Wow, that video started real quick. Alright, anyways, what's up everybody? Today this video is about, responsibility. Because I said in my last video that I was going to make a video about responsibility and how it differentiates itself between men and women. Because I feel that men sometimes have a much stronger sense of responsibility because it's kind of, I think parents are usually harder on boys than they are females. Because usually the men are the disciplinarians of the relationship, and men usually don't really like to punish their daughters. So, therefore they usually get less punishment, therefore they usually, I feel sometimes, don't really understand responsibility that much. And of course that's not all women. I know a lot of women that understand it very well. I know more women personally that understand it than women that don't. But when I'm online and I'm in the world, I notice a trend that a lot of women don't have very good responsibility. They don't really have a sense for it. Even some women that I've dated don't really have a good sense of responsibility. They don't really understand that people are kind of relying on you to be responsible. You know, people are kind of looking forward to you taking responsibility. People admire that, you know. People look down on you when you don't have a sense of responsibility. They judge you. You get in trouble, bigger and bigger and bigger trouble. You have a hard time facing things. You have a hard time being confrontational. Having a sense of responsibility helps you be more confrontational. It helps you face things. You can really face the music, even though it's difficult, because it helps you gain a sense of discipline. Responsibility is that important. It's more important than even that. It's really important. When I was younger, I didn't always have a good sense of responsibility. My fight or flight instincts was run. Like, if I was about to get in trouble for something, the first thing I thought of was, let me just get out of this situation. But as I got older and as I matured, I realized that, okay, and also money helps. Money helps. I don't care what anyone says. Money helps everything. Because if you break something and you have the money to pay for it versus you break something and you don't, I mean, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. And I might do a video about how good money really is and how you can love it without worshiping it. And that loving money doesn't mean that you're worshiping it, but it means that you're appreciating it. But also, now that I'm older, I don't do that. I stick around, I wait to face the consequences of my actions, and I deal with it. And I give everybody a choice, and I'm not controlling in that way anymore. It helps you not be as controlling. You just say, okay. And once you take responsibility for your actions and you can't point the finger at anybody, it's such a relief. It's so freeing to realize that, okay, this is something that I created. So one, you are very powerful. You created this situation, even though it's not a good situation. You had the power to create it for yourself, and you did. So even though it's not a good thing, it means that you're powerful. And two, you can't blame anybody else now. No one is out to get you. You just look at yourself. You realize you did it. I had a really big sense of relief. The only thing that really helped me in life, coping with pain, was realizing that I caused it. That was the best part. So I have a hard time understanding sometimes when people think that's the hardest part, is taking responsibility. Not for me, it's not. But I can't judge them, because I know that growing up, there's things that I had a hard time doing that other people thought was easy, and now I think is easy. So I know everybody grows at their own rate. People learn in so many different ways. There's so many ways to learn. So I don't really judge people for not understanding responsibility, but it does cause problems. It does cause frustration. It causes issues when you're not responsible. It causes a lot of issues. Like if 3 people get in trouble and 2 out of the 3 are responsible, you need all 3 to be responsible, right? Because that causes problems. Responsibility is powerful in that way, you know. I notice a lot of kids, you know, growing up, they don't have responsibility, or some of them have had better responsibility than I did. So I guess it really is kind of a learned thing. But some people kind of always have it, you know? So I don't know. But anyways, that's the video. I know it was a shorter video, but it was a video nonetheless. And yeah, I hope you liked it. I know it was short, but I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll be back in a flash. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.